teaching aid. And what we're trying to do is use the tree of life as a metaphor for teaching and connecting people to biodiversity. And let's face it, that has been a long-standing theme throughout human history, the importance of the tree of life. So of course, this is the tree of life that our audience is familiar with, genealogical connections among all species. This is the first tree of life that was published that connects all 2.3 million species. And that idea of genealogical connections among all life connects with people, resonates with the public today. So for example, this shows that our species, we are right here, and we're but one small branch on the tree of life. And we're connected to all other species. And the relationships matter. It matters how things are related. That's important for medicine, conservation, ecology, agriculture, etc. So, with all that as important background, how do we teach the tree? How best to do that? And so there are two quotes here. I'll move over here. Civilizations are raised between education and catastrophe. And if you're of my age, you might remember this song by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Teach Your Children Well. Does anybody know that song? Oh, yeah! Woo! All right, awesome. So that led us to develop One Tree, One Planet, and what that's what I'm tell you about today. And this was done in conjunction with scientists and artists. We're combining science and art. And with this woman, Naziha Mestaoui, who's a projection artist, who's done really remarkable work, and we worked to develop this projection art, which you see here on a large building at the World Premiere at the University of Florida. And eventually I'm going to show you a clip of this, but I can't right now because we're still working on sound. But this is the result. Okay, people were mesmerized by this giant tree. Their face appeared as a placeholder for Homo sapiens in the tree. There's a musical theme based on DNA sequence data. It tells 15 different stories, and people are taking photographs because they're getting to see themselves on the tree of life. So what we wanted to do next was how do we get this into the hands of more people, into the classroom, etc. And so that led us to develop the One Tree, One Planet cell phone app. And you can download this now. It's for iPhones, it's for Androids, it's free. That's the logo. Download it, and when you do download it, this is what you'll see. The first thing it'll do is it'll ask you to place your face in the circle. It'll take your photograph. This is not so that we can be intrusive and invade your privacy. This is so that your face will then be part of the tree of life. When you use the app, your face will appear as the placeholder for Homo sapiens. And then you'll look something like this, your face as the placeholder for Homo sapiens. So then it would go through, there are 15 different segments or 15 different stories that we developed based on the tree of life. They come up randomly, so you never know which one is next. And each time, if you want to watch them, you want your students to watch them, you will see that. They tell different stories, they have different messages about the connectivity of all life. We'll try to show one at the end of this program. So that function, these different stories that each take a minute or two to show, is the connect to other species function on your app. Okay? Each time you would do that, if you click on that, you would go through a story that tells something about the tree of life. Some of them involve plants, some of them involve animals. We've got bacteria. The students really get into this, by the way. Oh, I was a whale. What were you? Oh, I was a butterfly. What were you? I was a worm. Oh, man. Too bad. Anyway, they really identify with their species. But other things that we've done with this app is that we try to relate this to challenges. So that if you want people to get involved, to make a difference, other than just watching the tree of life, participating and making a difference with the tree of life, those are the challenges. And so this is what you would see on the challenge part of the app. Some of these like eat less meat, reduce your waste, sustainable seafood, avoid bottled water. And then if you click on one of those challenges, once you're into the system, this is what you'll like, you'll see your item. You can make it, try to avoid bottled water. This is low, so it gives you a little bit of information about why it makes a difference. And you can click on any of those that you want. We're still working, this is active now, you can do it right now. We're still working on the point system so that, it's like your Fitbit and you can keep track and you can, eventually have awards and all that. But this all is functional right now, everything that you see. Now the other thing that I think would be important for this audience and for teaching is you can actually go and visit and examine and survey the tree of life. The entire 2.3 million species tree of life as we know it, the one Zoom tree, is available on this map. Okay, it's kind of cool. I mean, students like it. So if you went to that, here's what you'd see. This tree of life represents more than 2 million living species. Okay, you can explore it freely. And so there's a search option. So if you went to the search option, you would see this. If you want to do any of those 15 different segments that I told you about, you can just click on them and you would be able to watch, you would be able to go to that species to see where it is in the tree and zoom around. Or there's some common places where people like to go. You probably can't read this, but insects, vertebrates, of course we've got plants on there, you have to have plants. And so you can search it that way. You can also type in a name. So I typed in a name of a plant that I kind of like, euchre, and you get all of these that come up, and then I just have to click on those and it'll go to that part of the tree. And if it's a species that's in the Encyclopedia of Life, like chimpanzee, I would just push on that and you would get more information about that species. So it's a great teaching tool, right? This works on your iPad as well. It's not just limited to your phone. But this is all on your phone. You can explore the tree of life. So you can actually navigate it, just like you would with other things. Your fingers, you guys are all better at this than I am, and zoom around on the tree of life and see, and you can explore it. Go any place you want to go. And if you get lost, there's this little compass here, because you can't get lost. It'll show you where you are. And say, whoa, I'm back. I know where I am. I got lost in the mammals. Oh my gosh, what a deal. Okay. You can also trace the ancestry. So you want to find out what's the common ancestor of birds. You type in birds under this function right here, and it shows you the ancestor of birds. Here's the ancestor of birds and primates, and it'll show you that. Then you can explore it and learn more about it, and they can zoom around and students do whatever they want. But it's kind of fun. It can be very addictive. So I will also, I don't know how we're doing on time. I know we want to leave a little bit of time to show the, is it ready to do that now? Well, I'll play it safe. I'll just mention some other teaching tools that we have. A movie, Tree Tender. This is a 15-minute animated movie. We've now translated it into a number of languages. This is also available for free. You just go to treetender.org. And we also divided that movie into teaching segments. So these are on the bottom. If you go to the website, they're all there. There are also teaching tools that we developed with high school teachers. And those are at that website right there. So if you click on that, you'll get the Tree Tender teaching tools. We're working with teachers now to develop similar teaching tools for One Tree, One Planet. So all of that is available for you, and we'll be happy to tell you more about it. And do we think we're ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
It was nice enough to try to get some sound in here.
It works or it doesn't at this point.
Well, that's right. So what we're going to try to do is show you what segment of, here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, what we're going to do is try to show you a short segment of One Tree, One Planet. Remember, there are 15 of these vignettes. Here's one, if I can get it to work. I had it here before. Let's see.
Do you have to get into the screen?
Do I have to? Here it is. Ready, aim. Can you hear it? Oh, but I have to hit. Is that it?
No.
Uh-oh.
It's all right.
Oh, we have to start over. So we had gotten out of it, I guess. Okay, let's try again.
Were you able to play from here?
One more. Okay, here we go. Try again. There we go. So this music is based on a conserved sequence of DNA across life. That's your pulse when you interact with the program. that would be your face. Your image would appear right there as a placeholder for Homo sapiens. And then it zooms out to the tree, and then it ends up on whatever species is the focal species for this particular story. This one's the whale. That there are 2 that involve plants. 2 out of 15, that's pretty good. But we tried to represent all life with different stories. By the way, is adjusted for each story. So for this one, there's a very slow biological rhythm, so it's very slow music. For you plant folks, you'll like this one. We have one that's trying to emphasize the large genomes of plants due to polyploidy. So the music actually has an echo illustrating the duplicated genomes, and then it goes back to showing the tree around the earth, and that's really the end of the segment. But there are 15 of these, and they come up randomly when you enter. We don't want to see it again, right?
Let's hear it for the AV team.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. I'll just end by, there's that website again, if you want that. And we'll end with this quote from this very famous biodiversity scientist that you all know well. But I think this really emphasizes the importance of what we're trying to do, all of us, with teaching biodiversity. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. And there are a lot of people to give credit for. Again, this is a team effort, both of these, Tree Tender and One Tree, One Planet, among scientists and artists. So thank you very much.
Bravo. And we have time for a question or two. Oh my God.
Thank you for doing something.
Well worth it. Questions for Doug? It's big data, isn't it?
Go back 2 slides to that website.
Sure. Yeah, so this is the website that will have, this is the Tree Tender teaching materials. And those were developed with teachers in Florida last summer. We're doing the same thing with teachers now for One Tree, One Planet. So, this is done by teachers, so they're doing it right. They're trying to meet teaching standards and all that kind of stuff. And we'll put this on the BSA website, too. I know that's being revamped.
Any other questions? All right, thank you very much.